Hello, hello. To those watching the VOD and not the stream, welcome to part 2 of the mini marathon, I suppose. We're back on that Forever World. Let me actually get into it. There we go. Yep, we're joining back on the Forever World. Let me make sure the game is on the right one just to be safe. There we go. Okay. And yeah, we can focus on making finishing these up. Let me drink some water real quick. And more importantly, let me get this out of the way. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. So let's get into it. I have a rope thing here that now goes down to bedrock. To bedrock. I need more iron, which is kind of problematic. Let's see. In order to get more iron, I could either mine or... Oh, I do have the drill back. And I do have super glue. Okay. Let's see. I also am not a fan of how dark it is down here, so let me solve that problem. Okay. So now I should be able to break this. It'll go down there, and then I can put this there. And that'll go back up. Except for when I... There we go. Now it'll go back down, and I can actually go down and gather my stuff. Just wait for it to stop. There we go. Yeah, I really should work to connect both of these together, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, there we go. And all I'd really have to do is put another redstone block in sticky piston. But I do want to, figure out how to get that into the house, maybe hide a water wheel behind the hill right here. And B, I want to, what do you call it? I want to get more drills across the thing if I can. So let's first start by taking 9 of these out. And I think it's this that's doing it. So let me close that. There we go. Now if I hit Control Q, nice, okay. Yeah, I had TikTok live open. I was thinking about streaming on TikTok as well, but it's a little bit restrictive and I can't use RM. I think it's like RMPTS or something like that. I can't use that, so I can't go through OBS, unfortunately, so that would probably be its own, like, smaller stream. I think it said, like, its requirement was to, stream for, like, 25 minutes 3 times, probably 3 different days, and then it could take, like, 48 hours to verify, so if I ever have time in between, everything I have to do in the background, I'll probably try and do it. Maybe for like 30 minutes at a time. But we'll see what happens. Now I have 15 of these and 6 of these. If I'm correct, that's only enough to make 5. So we'll chuck these into here, and after I eat some carrots, we'll do it again. And this way I can have some of the andesite alloy for encased or andesite casing, and then I can use the rest for drills. That should give me enough drills to kind of expand a little bit, but I do have to wonder if I should use an elevator pulley or if I should just keep the rope. I'll figure that out later. That looks like it's done. Unfortunately, can't really do much with cabbage. Oh, I didn't know I had 8 of those there. Okay, cool. Do I have any more food? No, not really. Good to know. Okay. I'll just eat the 2 tomatoes then. And we'll take a bit of a nap. Okay. So, with this all the way up, it's taking a really, really long time. But it is kind of carrying that cobblestone block. So, I wonder. Um, there we go. I do that, and then I connect more drills. It should work. I have 8 of these, and then divide this by 4. That's 6. I could theoretically make enough to make 7, but nah. Alright, let's take all these out. Push these into here. And then hopefully make more drills. There we go. Turns out tomatoes really don't last a long time at all. That's fine. Okay. So now I should be able to just... There we go. Block that off now. And if I do that, maybe it'll stop. I hope. Worst case scenario, we'll do that, but that might pull it up. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of pause there. And then, once it gets lined up, that's about now. I'm gonna break that. Nice. And I'll then put that there, and that's obviously stopped. Let's move it down just a little bit so I can get the torch down there. Actually, I can just stand on here. There we go. Okay. I don't want to do too much just yet. I do still need more drills. And I guess I could have that go all the way to the bottom. But before I do need to attach a chest to it. So maybe a double chest. Okay. Oh, and I do kind of need that to be lowered. And I have to be careful not to fall down there, because if I do, there's nothing I can do to come back up. Anyways. Now, if I were to lower this, all of it would technically go in here. Nice. And then I could theoretically just, oh, well, that's fine, I guess. There we go. So now I can just head up, and I might move the water wheel again. Okay. For now, we're gonna move that down, and that way I can set it to swap rotation. So let's, I guess, take that. See if I can't make another piston. Do I have? I do, okay. Whoops. There we go. And there we go. Then all I have to do is mix that. And then take that. Then all I have to do is mix these. There we go. Piston. And then redstone block. And then more copper. Gonna have to make a food farm later on. Anyway, with more copper comes another lightning rod, and then with 2 more, come on. There we go. 2 more, I can get 3, and then I can press all of these together. Nice. Then I can make another one of these. And then I need to mix a remainder of these together. Oops. That's fine. Also, I need to remember this one will end at around 10:55 p.m. EST, so I got about 2 hours remaining because 15 minutes has already passed. Yeah, that checks out. So let me take this. Oh wow, I finally reached a workout session. Apparently that's the first time. Small problem. I don't exactly have any food. So I mean, I could eat that, I guess. Anyway, change that to 10:55. There we go. And I have an alarm that'll go off at 10:55. That's where I'll end it. This one to move to the next one. Okay. Anyway, not that. Now that that's all sorted out, I'll make another set of redstone links. It's not that, it's that. There we go. And then there we go. Okay. Head up here. And I need to move the water wheel. Okay. So this is the clutch. That's the one that stops. I think I want the one that stops touching the elevator, so that's correct technically. I will swap it around later when I actually get a permanent location for the water wheel. For now, however, what I want to do is get a gear shift right there. Okay. And then, oh, I almost fell way too far down. Anyway, do this. No, that's definitely not right. That's that. And then I don't need that there. I need that there. Actually, I probably don't even need that there. I could just do that. It's like one block less blocky, but saves me time later on. Okay. So this will go like that. And that should be going down now. Yes, okay. Except now we're gonna put a piston there, one of these right there. Shift click this here. And I think I want 2 redstone in there. Then we'll put that there. So left shift quickly. We'll do that. There we go. So now I can enter this, and if I want to have it go up, uh-oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. Okay. Oh, let me not fall down there. Okay. So if I do this, that stops it. And that should be moving down. Okay. Now if I do this, let's say one is redstone blue, one is redstone red. So space should be red, I think. That stops it and starts it. Blue will just... Uh-oh. Yeah, it's left shift. Oh, I see. Forgot to do that. Okay. And that turns it the other way. However, actually, I kind of want to see what it has. Actually, I could just stop it to do that. Oh boy, we're in water, aren't we? Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Looks like you haven't gotten anything, and there we go. Looks like there's a little bit I'm gonna need to do to clear out the water later on. Well, I suppose that's fine. So let's just head up real quick. Firstly, I don't want that to be going up. I want it to go down, and I want it to dig down to bedrock. Nice. So now I could probably put this on the linked controller on top of a thing later and then hide this a little bit better, but that's fine for now. That's exactly what I'm going to do. It'll kind of control the elevator. I'll have it on the elevator too, maybe. And then with book of instructions, of course. Okay. So now that I got that sorted out, oops, my phone fell. Let me grab that real quick. I had that on my lap. My apologies. There it is. Okay, we have a slight problem. I'm seeing encoding overload, and that's not good. It went away. Let's hope it stays away. It might have been because I accidentally turned off my other monitor, so my graphics card was kind of trying to figure out what was going on. Just tomatoes there and there. Okay, cool. Looks like it's fine. I think what I'm gonna do is try and turn that into bread. Because I don't really have a lot of food at the moment. Okay. I can hand make some bread. Alright, am I able to fill this the rest of the way? No, that's fine. And of course there's a torch in there again. It's fine, the torch won't break anything. Give me just a second. The sole purpose of me doing that was to make some food. I could probably do a decent bit with bread, right? I need cooked bacon for that. Oh, I can make an egg sandwich. Coal. Oh, nice. A roast chicken? I need a lot for that, though. Alright, well, wait. Nah, that's fine. I'll look into that later. Get some better food. Okay. So, now that we have this going, I do have some deep slate. Do I have zinc that I could use? Let me check. Yes, I do, but not much. I do need a lot more zinc before I can actually comfortably build. Alright, let's see what I can do with a potential water wheel. I could potentially throw a water wheel under, or right here, and then have it like push back under the house. Although I'm not sure if I like that idea. I mean, this is more of a starter house than it is anything else. So maybe I'll throw another house over there where I can actually put the water wheel attached to it. That would be cool. And I can also use the deep slate I got to do that. There we go. And let's say I want like 16 of these to be cracked. Because I definitely want some of them to be cracked if they're like near the water. And I'll also have to clear out these trees. Let me make another one of the hand cranks real quick. Okay. Inventory is full. Um, let's do this one the normal way, because this one's a little higher. Nice. Okay. What I want to do is kind of wrap you a little bit into the water. And then, let's see. Let me make a large water wheel, see what happens real quick. Okay, good to know. I'm a little bit short on shaft. That cuts into the ground, so the water wheel would actually go there. So I need more of those, and that is going to be under, which means this, actually, hang on, I could use slabs here. This is going to be the floor. Of course, however, Oh, cool. I kind of want that to go there, not there. There. Okay, it's over here. Good to know. There we go, and the reason for kind of off-centering it is, so up here, I can kind of make like part of this a balcony. Although it's kind of small, so we'll see what happens. Um, I want to say here to here. And then I could probably put a doorway there. Um, I don't think I need to put these all the way down since that's what the stone is for. Or the deep slate, I guess. I head up here and there's the 16 zinc. There's the 16 cracked stone. There we go. And then we'll kind of push those there. And then I'll kind of throw these around now. There we go. No. Yes. Let's go around to the other side and make sure that's right. Yep, that's right. Okay. Head up here. And bam. Bam. And then we have a little bit of a balcony here. And then we'll just have to build that way. Which I think I know what I want to do for that. Alright. I really need food, but we'll deal with that later. I'll also deal with this later. I think what I want to do is get, I'll deal with this part now, I suppose. I want to push you into there. Then I want to grab you and push you into there. Then, I guess what I should do is get a bunch of like small water wheels and kind of throw them in between here and then just have that work underneath the house. But I need chain drives for that. And I think chain drives are semi-expensive. Yeah, chain drives are a little bit expensive. I do that. See that? Oh wait, that would work. Okay, cool. I don't even have to move it down then. Biggest thing I'd have to do is just make sure these work together. So, let me get a few more. And I could probably fit one more right there. The thing is, they would kind of spin in different directions. So I wouldn't be able to... That's not right. Like that, they would spin together. And then that, they would spin together. And then, it kind of looks like the water's moving against it. So I would want that to spin the other direction, which means I would need a gearbox. And that is a little bit more challenging to make. I mean, not really, it's just more annoying to make. And also I'm getting a little bit low in andesite and iron, both. So suppose let's just make the gearbox, call it a day. I'll get more eventually. If I break this. Nope, that's not right. Okay, gearbox, and then do that. So now this one actually spins the opposite way of the ones inside, or the one inside. Yeah, and the objective is to make it kind of look like this one's what's pushing it, even though this one's not actually doing anything at all. Okay, obviously, water doesn't go there yet, because these are in the wrong spot. What actually needs to happen is I need to connect a bunch of chain drives behind them, and that's what will power these to move. And then wherever I kind of route power from them into the building, it'll work that way. And that's kind of a plus in my eyes. I got apples. I guess that works as food. And with this, I could probably... There we go. So now we have those. Those are officially providing me power. What I could do is, there's no water here, so I could get more chain drives and kind of push these underground and then move them over to the other buildings. And then see if I can't, like, sneak them through. Say I would go all the way over here and kind of, like, sneak it into this house. Or I would connect it through the building and over here, and then I would kind of give myself, like, a rotational power line. That would be weird, but it would work. So that's another idea that I have. I guess I should probably check this real quick. It looks like it's completely done and at bedrock. Um, just to be on the safe side, let me stop it. And I'll just kind of climb down. Oh, there's some zinc. Gold, that's nice. Redstone, also pretty nice. Oh, nice. Got quite a bit of good stuff. Obviously, okay. These have done their job over here. So, let's say I have 7 drills. Okay. And, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so I don't actually need that one there. And if I'm correct, 5, this would kind of be what I need. I need to break that one there, so maybe I don't do that yet. We'll go over here so everything stays connected. And then do that. Nice. And if I were to take this and shift it, oh, I probably also have it stopped. There we go. And look, I also got 9 iron. That probably didn't go up just because the bedrock down there. Alright, let's stop it real quick. Let's go down real quick. Okay. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, that just doesn't lift it. Okay. Alright, and then guess I'll head up. Man, that's really far down. And of course, it's nighttime. Checks out. Um, yeah, that's what, there we go. Nice, and it's just gonna break all the way up. It probably will break the redstone blocks unless I do something like that. There we go. Now it shouldn't because that's the, yeah, that's the normal block. That's not gonna place anything. Just in case that bugs it out though, we'll do that. There we go. Nice. Now I'll smelt the bit of iron I got. And then, I guess I should work on what I can. Was there andesite in the chest perchance? I have no idea, and it's kind of too late to check, so let me find another place I can get andesite. How about in here? It is dark. There we go. I mean, I'll take the zinc. More zinc, some lapis. There's some andesite right there. Okay. I guess that's enough for now. What I want to look at, though, is there a way for me to get andesite? Or to automate it? I'm pretty sure there is, but let me see. What is that? Oh, Dragon's Breath. Okay, so if I want to get andesite, I could combine diorite and cobblestone. Or I could combine flint, gravel, and lava. Diorite seems to require either calcite or nether quartz. Nether quartz can be collected by crushing limestone, diorite, prismarine, which I can get from lapis, or I could get it from washing soul sand. Or apparently using a... Okay, that's fine. Or using a slicer. That's good to know. I didn't even know I could get one of those. Anyway, the other way is to mix flint, gravel, lava, and lava can be created by mixing netherrack, flint, and... Oh, wait. I need to know how to get lava, not what I can do with it. Oh, wow. Block of coal lava and a heated blaze burner gets me diamonds? Anyway, how can I get it? I can superheat cobblestone. And that looks to be the only way without creating an infinite source. And obviously to superheat those I need 256 or 250 megabuckets. Plus I'm going to need egg, sugar, cinder flour coming from netherrack, netherrack being from haunting basalt, or using a potion of instant healing on netherrack. I can't get basalt, okay. Looks like the best way for me to get lava then is to just superheat that. And if I want infinite of this, either haunt basalt, which I don't think I can actually get, or I can use flint, charcoal, powdered obsidian, and lava on netherrack, which would be kind of pointless because that's using even more netherrack, or even more lava. Or potion of healing, which I can heat a glistering melon slice and awkward potion. Could also put healing. Oh, cool. Anyway, oh wait. I could also oh. That's just telling me I can do splash potions. Glistering melons are gold nuggets around a melon slice, which means... Or I could trade them with a farmer villager using the trading station. Could either make a farm for that. Gold I can get by crushing tough, which is probably what I'm going to do for everything, to be honest. I could also get it by washing red sand, soul sand, and crushed raw gold. But let's say tough is what I want. Quartz, cobble, and stone. Or, oh, I can make tough by just, no, that's cool. That's a super easy way to make it. All I need to do is just get a cobblestone generator, get an infinite water pump, push some water into it. What mod makes this recipe? Oh, Ultimate Factory, okay. So, cool. So wait, is that where the other, netherrack thing comes from? This comes from Droid Netherrack. So does this. This comes from Create Stuff and Add-ons, which I'm really not a fan of. This comes from Ultimate Factory. If I'm correct, can't you get basalt by putting soul soil underneath of a cobblestone generator? No, it's blue ice. Wait. Okay, so if you get blue ice in place of water, soul sand underneath the block generated, and lava on the other side, it gets you basalt. So I just need to figure out how to get blue ice. And that should be a little bit easier, right? Blue ice could be made from packed ice. It could be made by washing packed ice. It could also be made by freezing packed ice, which means the only way to get it is packed ice. Well, how do you get packed ice? It's just ice. You can wash or freeze ice to get packed ice, and then ice comes from compacting snow. Okay. So that's not that difficult to get without Silk Touch. All I have to do is put a press and a basin under it, which I have one right there. Is there any snow nearby? No, I'm in a warm climate. Of course there's not. So that's later, of course, but I just thought it would be interesting to save it just in case. Because I do actually want the basalt method to get netherrack. That would be really, really cool. That does require soul soil, so I do have to go to the nether. At least once, because I could just haunt dirt to get that, I'm pretty sure. And it looks like my inventory's full, so let's take that out. There we go. Okay, so now I got more iron, and I got a tiny bit more, andesite. So, it's about time I need to start making some factories. I think tough might genuinely just be the best factory to get, which means I need to go to the nether. I mean, I need to go to the nether regardless because I need the crushing wheels, but let's see. Do I have any food? There's wheat and there's carrots. Primarily carrots. Anyway. I need a blaze burner and some soul soil. So, I suppose while I let the drills do their thing, I should probably look for obsidian. Because I do have 45 minutes, and I mean, once I get brass, things just get ultimately better. Come on. And I'm starving again. I'll eat an apple while I wait. Okay. Oh, it's done. Nice. Fried eggs, such a good move. They don't really give me much, but I can fix that. Oops. Ouch. Well, guess we're still struggling. Because it actually takes food to make food with this mod. Right? One more after this, I'm pretty sure. Right. Okay. Um, I guess I'll eat the tomatoes for now. I really should have just put them on the campfire, not used furnace. That's fine. I probably need to cut the bread, don't I? Oh, nice. Oh, okay, it's 2 eggs per. Okay. So now, let's see, how close is this? Oh, it's right there. Okay, yeah, that would have just broken those and it would have moved. That's not good. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So now, do I have the means to make 2 more drills now? I think I do. Let me do it. Whoops. Nice. There's some gold. And then later I can make an elevator, which does require brass. So, also I'll repurpose the drills here later. Anyway. Oh, wait. Okay, I can't. Let's head up. And that'll do its thing. And while it does its thing, I'll do my thing. I definitely want to try and make like an automatic scrambled egg maker. Or fried eggs, I think it's called. Oh, fried rice. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it looks like I can just smoke it and get fried eggs. That would be interesting. Because that seems like a really, really easy farm to make. Yeah, let's make a temporary farm to give me eggs. First, I'll need a gearbox. Because if I'm going to go to the Nether, I definitely need food. You know what I mean? Like, without food, things are getting dangerous, even on the overworld. So, let's make a gearbox. And, definitely need to press 5 of these. It's fine, because I have a thing going down mining, so I should get more anyway. Also, when I say 5, I mean 4. I might need to use all 5, I'm not sure. Let's find out. It is that, yes, yes, okay. And then another one of these. And it's definitely that. That's a fan, yes. Okay. I'll get a leaf, because that's going to be useful. Um, since I technically don't need this yet, I'm going to do this and then throw these down here. Actually, I probably don't even need to do that. I could just do that. Okay, yeah. Remember when I made that gearbox? It's because I had a feeling this was going to be the case. Okay. I got a leaf, but I don't actually want to wash it. I need a campfire so I can smoke things. So let's get some sticks. That could cause a fire, and it could also burn me. Yeah. Let me let me put that out real quick. Okay. Um, another one of these, because if I'm correct, this under this makes a depot. And if I put that there, I can now stand in front of it without it burning me. I can stand on top of it. That's fine. Okay. So now, if I take a... Oh, wait, I might need a funnel. Okay, let me find out if I need a funnel or not. And we'll do that. That'll give me 14 of those. This will give me 6. Put this right here. Nice. Temporarily put that right there. Break that. And I need to gather some kelp out. I think I only need 1. I really should have just put it in front of the smoker. That's fine. Because I wanted to test it anyway. But, oh well, I guess. Come on. And then... Okay, that's wrong. There we go. So if I throw that on there, that's gonna take it. Let me take this off. If I throw one of these on there, wait for it to smoke, gather that, and then I can chuck that onto there, put that into there, and now if I put one more on those on there, it won't actually take it unless it's done. Nice, okay. Now, how do I make a chute? Please tell me oh, okay, I need more iron. Oh wait, no, I don't. I have more iron. I don't think I can smoke the iron. I don't think that's gonna give me anything. So, we'll do this, and then we just wait for that. That's already done. Definitely was not paying attention. Anyway. Oops. Alright, we'll chuck those under there. Crush these. And then I will take these and make a chute. Okay. Well, apparently 4 chutes. That's fine. Let me eat the piece of bread real quick. So now, if I head into here, and I head up to here, if I drop something in there, it automatically goes into here. And the reason for that is because in order for me to actually not place it in there, I need to drop it there, and this has to be filled with something. I need to figure out how to make a lock, like a key. Locks and unlocks drawers, hold in offhand to lock newly placed drawers. Protects access from other players. Ooh. Okay, does not protect blocks from breaking. Good to know. What I need is a drawer key, which is 2 gold ingots. But you could see that this finally went there. And the reason I need a key is because if I take all the eggs out of the system, I keep forgetting I have the stuff in here. But now, if I take all the items out of the system. Oh, okay. It causes problems. All right, let's do this. Do that. Okay, good to know I can't do that. So we'll do that instead. I'll turn these into sticks. Do that. Then I'll put these here like this, and we have a key. Now, first let me sleep. Okay, now let's say we have these. Whoops. Let's say we have these in there and I lock it. Now, when I take these out, this item will remain. It doesn't matter how many times I click it. But I obviously don't want that in there. I want fried eggs in there. But that prevents anything else from entering that. Now, we're going to, I would say preferably use dirt for this for the time being. There we go. Okay. But we need chickens. So let's get out the seeds and let's start looking. Oh, cool. Hi, guys. Very convenient. I need at least 2 of you guys. Okay. Come over here. There we go. Can you make a... You can. Okay, cool. Now, every time you guys lay an egg, it'll go into here and go into here. I'll just have to take the first egg you guys make and smoke it myself with that over there. Or just put it on the campfire here. That would work out too. It's raining. Cool. Okay, that's fine. But they only lay eggs every 5 to 10 minutes. So, let me see if I can't find an egg around somewhere. Hi, have you laid an egg anywhere nearby? I'll assume not. That's fine. How about you? Alright, that's fine. Let's head back. I guess we can wait for it. Oh, there's one. Never mind. Nice. And all I have to... Oh, there's 2. All I have to do is get the eggs. Ah, and there's some in here. Let me put those on there. Hopefully they don't lay eggs until these are done. It looks like they did anyway. Alright. Look at that. Put those into there, and then chuck that there. Lock the door, and I have eggs. Nice. We have infinite food, and all we needed was chickens and a smoker. There we go. Now, let me see how far this has gone. Oh, that looks like it's... Oh, boy. I want to say that looks like it's gone, pretty much all the way down. But I'm also noticing some slight problems. Well, one slight problem. It crossed into that water cave. I could probably just move it down and stop it, but see, if I hold this, it stops, and if I let go, it starts. Nope. Nope. Problem solved. Oh, there's iron right there. It's way too slow. Nice. Unfortunately, it didn't get much iron, but that's fine. Oh, right. Oops. Okay, so something else that I need to do. Okay, well, firstly, let me see how much of this I can actually cover up on my own. Um, Whoops. Okay, cool. And then to try with dirt to kinda block things off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kinda block it off my own way. All right. Ooh, diamonds. Okay. I do need to make sure I get all my drills. So, crap. I lost my torch. Okay, that's fine. Um, I still have some coal, so I can just make another one. Easy enough. And then there we go. Let me make sure. Okay. 10:55, so I've got approximately. Okay, when I said I had 45 minutes, I actually had an hour and 5 minutes. So I have about 35 minutes left over, it looks like. Man, this is really slow. Nice. I guess it's okay. I got like 4 iron, but only 4 iron is kind of crazy. And then there's that, but that's underwater. So I don't know how much that counts right now. Nice. Okay, we're almost there. It's just really, really slow. Okay. And then what I want to do is stop, go down a little bit, stop, go down, stop, go down, stop. Once I see the blue peek through, I'm taking it out. Yep, there we go. And it looks like that's it. Nice. All I have to do is kind of make sure what do you call it? Make sure the thing stops in time and not too late, because otherwise it's going to go all the way up. Oh, there's andesite in there. I definitely don't want to block that off. I actually want to light that up. Nice. And now I have all this stuff up here, plus a hole down to bedrock that's 5 by 5 blocks. Cool. Now I need to check over here. Look, I got 5 of them. Nice. That should last me. Alright, don't need that right now. Nice. So this is no longer needed because I have that, and that's working wonders right now. I do wonder if I'm able to quickly. Yeah, if I can get these guys to duplicate. Sounds like there's 2 baby chickens in there. I could definitely get even more eggs. The more eggs, the better, too. Nice. Anyway. Now I need to get a... what is it called? A contact, which is iron sheets. Let me see. Okay, cool. So, from what I'm seeing, it turns out zinc doesn't have like a proper level. It kind of just generates evenly across all levels. So, best thing I could do is find the best level to mine diamonds and then find the best level to mine iron. And if I'm correct, isn't iron Y level 16? Yes. Iron is 16. Good to know. All right. So let's F3 and nice. Yeah, I move super slowly on this thing. It's kind of funny. I really should speed it up, but I need brass, and I don't know why I've been pushing off brass, because I did say I was gonna get it, but we'll see what happens, because I've only got 25 minutes left on this one. And, I can't really guarantee it. What I can guarantee is that I need more iron, so I'm gonna try and leave this temporarily at level 16. I'll get the diamonds below it later when I mine at bedrock. But I think I'm gonna dig a little bit. Hopefully get a minecart system, but I do need deployers for that, so that will have to wait until I get what do you call it? Brass. We're almost there. I'm so sorry, this is so slow. There's some copper. Oh, I forgot to play the music. Let me get it started again. That's what I was missing this time. That's fine. We're almost there. We got 8 more blocks to travel, which it looks like I'm traveling 1 block every like 2 seconds or so. 3 seconds. I definitely missed it. That's fine. I can just shift. There we go. And, whoops, did not mean, oh, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I did not mean to do that. That's fine, though. Which way do I want to go? I guess I can go this way. I'll probably have to change my direction later, but Okay, brass it is, because this definitely is not going to work. Good thing is I don't have to wait for it to go all the way back up. I can just climb it a little bit faster. Alright, let's see. I can chuck everything away for now that I am not using. I'll get my tools out real quick. I do have leather. How do I get a how do I get an upgrade base? Oh, okay, I need a lot of iron. Never mind. Nice. Alright, 8 should last me a little bit to find a lava pool, hopefully. Oh, and I also need a bucket of water. There it is. Cool. And let me get my sleeping bag out as well. I'll also shear any sheep along the way in case I need wool for anything in the future. Look at that, lava pool. I figured there was one nearby. I'm glad I went the right way because I kinda just guessed. Guess I'll just do this. Can't have that. Okay, I got 5. I need, what, 10 at least? I should make an obsidian farm. Factory, I suppose. Oh. A little early. You could be either one now. It's a little scary to know. How can I get obsidian? Sure, there's a way, right? Oh, if I crush obsidian, I have a 75% chance to get it back. Interesting. Oh, if I wash magma blocks? Okay, well, how do I get magma blocks? I can get magma cream. That's the only way. That's blaze powder and a slime ball. And blaze powder, obviously, I get from blaze rods or crushing scoria. So how do I get scoria? By smelting soul sand. Oh. I actually can. I could make a blaze rod farm too. That's crazy to think about. Soul sand smelted into scoria makes, or soul sand being smelted turns into scoria. And then if I crush scoria, I can get, blaze powder and blaze rods. Oh. With blaze rods, I can do a couple of different things, including making a nether engine. That's from immersive aircrafts. I could also make end rods, which I could make a farm for if I could get popped chorus roots. I could freeze it into a breeze rod, crush it into more of those. But what's most important is these, which I can use for magma creams and fire charges, as well as Eyes of Ender. Oh, and mundane potions. I need to know how to make an awkward potion, but that's fine. Oh, and I can also turn it back into a blaze rod. Interesting. But magma creams, I can make nether engine magma block. I could also make potions of fire resistance. And, I could also make slime balls again. But kind of pointless because I would need slime balls in order to make them, which I can get by dough and lime dye. Or bulk coloring, which I suppose works. But I'd probably do it this way because I could get an infinite amount of lime dye with like a cactus farm and a bone meal farm. Yeah, I could do a lot. Nice. Alright, I got the 10 obsidian I need. Let's head back real quick. Oh, I think I need iron to make a blaze burner, don't I? Did I smelt that? I didn't. I knew I should have. Nice, there was 3 more in there. Alright, I'll let that cook up while I make the nether portal, which I might just hide in here, honestly. And now I need some kind of, fire. No idea. Oh yeah, no, I know how I got those. I guess flint and steel? Assuming I can get flint. Oh, there we go. And then I'll push those into there because in order to get a blaze burner, I need 4 of those pressed. And I can put that away because I won't be able to use it where I'm going. And I do need another workbench. So let me make one. Cool. Oh, and primarily, I suppose I should get some cobblestone out. Oh, the portal produces light. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so that's it right there. Cool. I have no armor, but I'll live. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Quick. Quick. Because I don't want any of those annoying pigs trying to murder me. Yeah, I don't even have gold armor. That's kind of crazy. Maybe I should make like a tiny bit of like a staircase? That's not a staircase. Okay. And nice. Um, we have a box. That's progress. I think it is anyway. I have a feeling I should go that way. So okay, I'm gonna make like 3 block tall towers along the way. Bramble, okay. Interesting. Okay. Um, is it this? Yes. Okay. Am I? Okay, I'm at like 77. So I'm going to take my chances and bridge. Perhaps I should have more cobblestone. That's fine. And I should also definitely have a torch here now. Nice, okay. I need to find something more open, because that's like a very closed-in crimson forest. With whatever bramble is. What is this? Oh, Scorchia. Cool. Exactly what I need. Or at least one of the two things I need. You know, the other thing is a blaze. Which I have 5 minutes to find. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Perhaps that's not the way to find it. Jesus. Okay. I think... Okay. This is a very closed-off nether, isn't it? Interesting. Kind of regret not doing a minimap mod, because I'd be able to find it so much easier with a minimap mod, but that is kind of cheating, I suppose. Nice. It's more open. Okay. Let's go this way. Neat, I guess. What are those? Oh, rubies. Looks like rubies. Yeah, it looks like I'm in a nether waste. Which is fine. According to F3, however, I'm in a soul sand valley. Hello, the stream's good so far. I'm about to swap over to Multiversal, which is a mod that was recommended to me. It's a pretty okay mod. Okay, these are sparkly. Where would a nether fortress be? Because, like, I don't know, these are cool and all, but I just don't see these being equivalent to, like, I don't know, another fortress. Also, why can't I get any of these? There we go. Okay, it's sized. A rose quartz chunk. Interesting. And then we have a block of rose quartz. Whoa. What can I do with them? Oh. I can make trims. That's cool. So rose quartz trims. What can I do with nothing? I can make blocks and trims. So it's like it's essentially like amethyst that's red and useless. Because, you know, at least amethyst, there's like some things you can do, right? Things like, oh. Anyway, yeah, there's things like tinted glass and magnifying glasses. Ouch. That's fine. I'll just go up this way. But yes, the stream is going good. Thanks for napping. Asking, how was that nap you were taking earlier? Bam. Okay. And let's go this way. Risky stuff because I don't have gold. But I don't really have a choice but to go this direction. As a matter of fact, I could potentially head over here and go up. Because I want to stay away from the piglins as much as I can. Okay. Looks like we're going to be struggling to find a forest for a while. I said a forest, a fortress for a while. Alright, well, let me head back, because unfortunately it is, it's a little bit past time. Let me check my notes real quick. Yeah, the next one is supposed to start in less than 10 minutes. That's fine, okay. So let's head onwards and head back the way I came. And we'll just have to find that nether fortress next time. That's fine. Okay, I need to heal now. That's not fine. Yeah, I set an alarm. I don't know what happened to it. That's fine. Right now I'm on the custom one that I made, and as soon as I find my way back home, I'll be going on multiversal. Interesting. Definitely think that's the way I'm supposed to go. It's going to be somewhat dark for the time being, because I'm a little bit worried about those skeletons. Crap. I should have been paying attention to the time. Oh, nope. Oh, hi. Nice. Okay, so... I definitely think I'm going the wrong way. That does not look familiar. So I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere. Whoa. I did, yes. It was a very simple solution. I just stopped using, what do you call it? Oh. I just stopped using, kick. I need to heal now. Cool, okay. Whoa. Okay, so let's look around real quick, because, yeah, for example, I don't recognize that. I recognize turning to find that. I think I'm actually supposed to be going up this way. No, there's no way I would have came out of there, because oh, wait a minute. No, it definitely has to be that. Or does it? Also, I can probably chuck that in my hand again, but let me keep that with me. Okay. No, definitely not. Okay. I think that answers my question. It's definitely that direction. Oh, you know what? I found it. It's that way. Or is it that? No, no, it's definitely up this way. No. That is terrible. Um, gonna have to run through and get my stuff. Okay. This way. I don't know if I have a marker to find my stuff or not. It's definitely this way. Yeah. Oh, wow. It was right here all along. That's terrible. I had a way the whole time. Let me get that in my offhand and run back. And, definitely went overtime a little bit for this one, but that's okay. I did not want to leave it off in the nether. So, so far in this stream, I did a little bit of the hardcore world with Distant Horizons. That's the only mod is Distant Horizons and then shaders. I then switched over to this one, and I have eggs. I also got a nether portal started to work on getting brass so I could make an automatic mining system down there. One of the mine carts that kind of place their own thing. I need a deployer, which means I need brass. But we're gonna go to the paused menu real quick. And for this break, I'll only take a drink of water and, kind of switch over because I need to. Also, let me pause the music. Alright, there we go. Yes, exactly.